The Miss Universe Philippines' first ever fundraising series called Ring Light will take us to the behind the scenes of what it takes to become a queen. The Ring Light series takes us on the Miss Universe Philippines journey to the crown, from lessons and trainings to challenges and preliminaries, and finally, the coronation for Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Each of our Miss Universe Philippines 2020 candidates has their own referral codes, and upon using their codes, a portion of the subscription will go to the candidate's beneficiary. So, here are our candidates' referral codes. RLAKLAN, Cristel Abello. Her chosen beneficiary is Daisy Bornales Pablo, a devoted server to Cristel's family and a loving wife to her sick husband that embodies loyalty and selflessness. Cristel's referral code is RLAKLAN. Albay, Paula Ortega. Her chosen beneficiary is Rosa Masayda, a resourceful woman living alone who is dependent on her sister and the vegetables from the surroundings. Paula's referral code is RL Albay. Angelescity, Christine Nicole Silverneo. Her chosen beneficiary is Peter De Vera, the founder of Anak Balibalayan, a museum for the poor and center for the arts that's eager to continue helping. Her code is RL Angelescity. Antique, Giselle Marie Robenta. Her chosen beneficiary is Daphne Lorea. The epitome of being a mother lies within her for staying strong and resilient for her daughter. Giselle Marie's code is RL Antique. From Baguio City, Bea Teresa Mainigo. Her chosen beneficiary is William Tenso, an enthusiastic security guard in her school back then who passed away last April during the lockdown, leaving his wife and 3 young children. Her code is RL Baguio City. From Batanes, John Alexis Elcano. Her chosen beneficiary is John Dave Ablat, a selfless and proactive Ivatan youth leader and author who is spearheading a fundraiser to help make ends meet for his fellow Ivatan students in mainland Luzon. Her code is RLBATANES. Batangas, Nathalia Orsha. Her beneficiary is Efren Basco, a hard-working father who works by getting empty bottles and other useful waste materials and sell it to a junk shop. Her code is RLBATANGAS. Biliran, Skelly Ivy Florida. Her beneficiary is Nelsa Nazareno, a fighting single mother who is diagnosed with breast cancer, terminal stage, supported by her only son who stopped schooling to work as a call center agent. Her code is RLBILIRAN. From Bohol, Pauline Amilinks. Her chosen beneficiary is Eduardo Apollonias Jr. or Yvonne, a respected hair and makeup artist who became a fruit vendor during the pandemic. Pauline's referral code is RLBOHOL. Bulacan, Daniela Luis Loya. Her beneficiary is Troy Sereno Cuna, a boy born with a lump on his face dreaming to live a normal life. Her code is RLBULACAN. From Cagayan de Oro City, Vinci Bacalares. Her chosen beneficiary is John Mark Obshoma, a striving public school teacher in Cadayonan Elementary School who has been teaching Higaonon children for almost 3 years now. Her code is RLCAGAYANDEORO. Cagayan Province, Marie Danica Reynes. Her chosen beneficiary is Bambi Ogali Sagon, a hardworking and loving helper of Danica's family, along with her husband, is striving to make ends meet because of the pandemic. Her code is RL Cagayan Province. Camarines-Sur, Krisha Lynn Moreno. Her chosen beneficiary is Ninoy Reyes, He founded the Hugs Project and Little Sea Warriors Project in Camarines Sur and is an advocate and supporter of Bantay Bata 163 Bicol. Her code is RLCAMARINESSUR. From CAPIZ, Mariam Lara Hamid. Her chosen beneficiary is Winnie Bactol, a strong and rising woman who regrets allowing people's discrimination overcome her and trying hard to live with their standards. Her code is RLCAPIZ. Catanduanes, Sigrid Grace Flores. Her chosen beneficiary is Cristina Diesta, a compassionate acting mother to her community who has dedicated her life to serving her fellow scavenger in the slum neighborhood of Sitio Pintor. Sigrid's code is RLCATANDUANES. Cavite, Kimberly Hackinson. Her chosen beneficiary is Diane Reyes, a single mother who is suffering from goiter. She needs support in financing her own medication as well as the education of her daughter. Her condition and the current pandemic make it hard for her to get a stable job. Kimberly's code is RLCAVITE. From Cebu City, Tracy Maureen Perez. Her chosen beneficiary is Mary Joy Bagares, a talented, bubbly, and loving daughter to her blind father and to her mom who is currently battling stage 3 breast cancer. Tracy's code is RLCEBUCITY. From Cebu Province, April Smith. Her chosen beneficiary is Enteng Raga, a provider to his family that is currently struggling because he does collect garbage and brings it to junk shops for money, which are all closed due to the pandemic. April's code is RLCEBUPROVINCE. For Davao City, Eliza Flor Malinaw. Her chosen beneficiary is Catalina Umalay. Catalina dreams to have a good kitchen that would allow her to serve and share a good meal with her family and neighboring farmers. Eliza's code is RLDAVAOCITY. Davao del Norte, Wam Ahmed. Her beneficiary is Junicio Liar, a fighter who had a stroke that needs medical attention, wheelchair, and medicines for maintenance. Her code is RL Davao del Norte. General Santos City, Mariel Joyce Pascua. Her beneficiary is Virgilio Aniscal Jr., a selfless father whose only aim is to provide food and comfort for his family. His work in the fish ports is largely affected by the pandemic. Her code is RLGENERALSANTOS. Ilocos Sur, Adelma Crisel Binecta. Her beneficiary is Ronalyn Pescador, a hard-working mother of 4 and a house helper of Crisel. Crisel wants to reward her sacrifices and give her hope in this time of uncertainty. Her code is RL Ilocos Sur. From Iloilo City, Rabea Mateo. Her beneficiary is Ian Rodriguez, a dreaming housekeeper who is a bidder and an assistant designer that aims to become a fashion designer in the future and own his own atelier. Her code is RL Iloilo City. Iloilo Province, Kim Crizaldo. Her beneficiary is Elsie Balidyong, an inspiring leader who is a weaver of Hablon Patadyong, leading 34 other women weaver. She helped Kim in piso-piso para sa Iloilo by weaving face masks given for free to our frontliners. Her code is RL Iloilo Province. Isabella Maria Regina Malana. Her beneficiary is Turmeric Baleli, a resourceful breadwinner who works as hair and makeup artist who's been greatly affected by the crisis, but it didn't stop him to find other ways to provide for his family. Her code is RL Isabella. From Kalinga, Noreen Victoria Mangawit. Her beneficiary is Cheryl Sinaban, a beautiful girl who was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 2. Her code is RL Kalinga. From La Union, Trisha Ocampo. Her beneficiary is Marisa de la Peña. the beautiful Assistant Director of Helping Hands Healing Hearts Ministries Philippines Incorporated, who suffers from serious health battles, and yet she continues to serve the children with her heart. Her code is RLLAUNION. From Laguna, Joanne Flores. Her beneficiary is Suzette Alcantara, a first-year college student in a state university who aims to provide a better life for her single mom and siblings. Her code is RLLAGUNA. From Makati City, Ivana Camille Pasis. Her beneficiary is Mary Chris Jordan. She is Camille's neighbor and a super little nanay to her family, who supports her family through her small business. Her code is RLMAKATI. Mandaue City, Lou Dominic Pexon. Her beneficiary is Hilary Ramirez, a great friend of Lou who works as a motion graphics designer, diagnosed with stage 2 Hodgkin lymphoma. Her code is RLMANDAUE. From Manila, Alexandra Abdon. Her beneficiary is Isabella Culagong, an independent working student, cosplayer, and live broadcaster. Alexandra's code is RLMANILA. From Marinduque, Maria Leonina Macalino. Her beneficiary is Kyle David Atienza, a young man from Mugpog, Marinduque, who has a mission to set a unique approach in education that is purely centered in love and kindness. Her code is RL Marinduque. Misamis Oriental, Caroline Joy Veronilia. Her beneficiary is Elioni Mondin, the current chairperson of Tingog Sakasanag, which is a community organization that supports women and children who are at risk or survivors of violence and sexual exploitation. Her code is RL Misamis Oriental. Muntinlupa City, Maricres Castro. Her beneficiary is John Paul Cascajo, an abandoned disabled child living in the Chosen Children's Village Foundation, a home for abandoned disabled Filipino children. Her code is RL Muntinlupa. From Oriental Mindoro, Adi Hitomi Akiyama. Her beneficiary is Shelly May Banaag, a vendor diagnosed with brain tumor at 11 years old who continues to fight to be able to help her family. Her code is RL Oriental Mindoro. Palawan, Jennifer Linda. Her beneficiary is Raisa Canduleta, a woman suffering from an illness that she cannot determine because she is unable to pay for the medical expenses of the tests. Her code is RL Palawan. From Pampanga, Patricia May Santos. Her beneficiary is Florentina Montemayor, the directress of a home for girls that have been abused, neglected, or orphans, and she is like a mother to them. Her code is RL Pampanga. Pangasinan, Maria Nina Soriano. Her beneficiary is Abigail Labradores. She is Nina's best friend and her fellow preschool teacher, whom she admired so much due to her great work ethics. Abigail is also the breadwinner of her family. Her code is RL Pangasinan. From Parañaque City, Maria Isabela Ismael. Her beneficiary is Erica Marquez Jacinto, the owner and principal teacher of Hampton Court Ballet, the ballet school which has a program that gives girls and boys the opportunity to be trained and to dance ballet. Her code is RL Parañaque. From Pasay City, Zandra Nicole Santa Maria. Her beneficiary is Ana Marie de Guzman, a loving wife and a mother of 4 who continues to shower her family with love and affection. Her code is RL Pasay. From Pasig City, Rihanna Agatha Pangindian. Her beneficiary is Maria Valia Andal. She is a resilient, passionate science high school teacher committed to her calling to not just impart knowledge but enable and inspire her students to be collaborators and catalysts of new learnings. Her code is RL Pasig City. From Quezon City, Michelle Teresa Gumabao. Her beneficiary is Taj Selda. Her kitchen is always ready to give someone a helping hand. She has been delivering meals to frontliners, senior citizens, and laid-off workers in the sports industry. Michelle's code is RL Quezon City. Quezon Province, Faye Dominic Devesa. Her beneficiary is Felisa Gaila. Dinaanan na ang lahat ng pagsubok sa buhay at hanggang ngayon ay patuloy na naglilingkod, nanampalataya at gumagawa para mabuhay. Her code is RL Quezon Province. Rizal, Erica Evangelista. Her beneficiary is CJ Hontoria, a hardworking, passion-driven, and loving son who got his dream job at Okada, Manila. Unfortunately, the restaurant that he works in remains closed during this time. Her code is RL Rizal. From Romblon, Marife Taharan. Her beneficiary is John Galicia, an empowering designer, pageant mentor, and breadwinner from Romblon. Her code is RL Romblon. From Sorsogon, Maria Isabela Galeria. Her beneficiary is Nieves Guevara, a catchment midwife who extends healthcare services to far-flung villages. She also plans to put up a livelihood project for the people in her community. Her code is RL Sorsogon. From Surigao del Norte, Carissa Rosel Queza. Her beneficiary is Eji de Gasdas, a working heart as a community organizer for Indigenous People Affairs at Platinum Group Metals Corporation in Claver, Surigao del Norte. Her code is RL Surigao del Norte. From Taguig City, Sandra Limonon. Her beneficiary is Justin Alapitan. He dreams of becoming a fashion stylist to empower women to be confident in their own skin, no matter what shape, size, ethnicity, or sexual orientation they have. Sandra's code is RL Taguig. From Zamboanga del Sur, Perlene Cayona. Her beneficiary is Epipanio Tejero, a hard-working father who works in the farm day in day out in order to provide for his daughters. Her code is RL Zamboanga del Sur. Avail of the early bird promo of only 249 pesos and subscribe now at www.empire.ph. Thank you for watching, and for more pageant news and updates, please don't forget to subscribe.